Yep. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, the Greater Metro Junior Hockey League proudly presents to you the Bradford Rattlers and the Bancroft Rockhounds. First time these teams have met this season. First time the Bancroft Rockhounds make the trip here into the Bradford West Goldenberry Arena, and we are underway. Florence Schaller right off the mask of a starting netminder, Quebec's native Donovan Perreault starting for Bancroft. Another shot into the mask area of Perreault. That's two straight shots hitting him right in the mask. Look out for there. Florence Schaller takes it away, but it's quickly intercepted and brought right back on by Brent Gabier. Alexi can't keep his own. Starting goalies for the Bradford Rattlers, number 30, Slovakia's native David Ursik. Puck got dumped in from center. Racing after it, it's Vyacheslav Kolesla, number 17 in black for the Bancroft Rockhounds. That one was taken away into possession of Frizzell. Frizzell lost it. Martin Nagy back on it. Nagy holds to Rodskov. Rodskov D for Suda. Turnaround effort shot made by Sigelnik. That one went wide. Witkowski tried to punch it back along, can't do so, and so Bancroft's able to make a breakout attempt here, but it was foiled up to center and brought back in. Sigelnik rushing after it against number 20 for the Bancroft Rockhounds, Brett Gabier. Gabier, native of Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta. Has the puck now, slaps it back into the zone, pressured off by Sigelnik. He's in a tie-up battle there with number 11, Connor Swell. Sewell pitches his man to the boards. It comes to the blue line. A shot from the line by Beaupre. Skittered on wide. Nagy back after it, battling away with Cullen. Broken away by Pichet. Got it to the defensive blue line and back in. Pavel Rodskov prevented that puck from going all the way back in deep into the corner. So he plays it over to center, and taking it back along is Johan Clichet. Beaupre. Try to get it now. You're looking at him now. Dorian Beaupre. Native of Quebec, got it over into the officials' crease, right in front of the timekeeper's area. Punch back into neutral zone and slapped back in by Bancroft on the wrong side of center, and so icing will be called with 17:33 to go in this first period. Again, you're just joining us now. David Ursek in goal for the Bradford Rattlers. Donovan Perreault in the net for the Bancroft Rockhounds. Vadim Frolov on the faceoff for the Rattlers. He wanted to Kabanov. Kabanov's shot was blocked, and a break here for Bancroft. A 2-on-1 developing here. Shepard holds, fires that one, blocked away by Ursik. Little friendly fire there as Ursik goes down, but he's back up. Racing on after it is Beaupre, Charles Beaupre. Two Beaupres here on the ice surface here tonight, Charles and Dorian. It comes to McCarthy, his shot kicked down with a purpose by Perreault. McCarthy fed it over to the blue line, it's Alexi. Braden Alexi holds to find Frolov. He makes a backhand skitter effort to Julian McCarthy. He goes back down low. A pair of number 3s in the corner boards battle now. Charles Beaupre. Outlet pass. Once they half boards, able to play to center to Borges. And that one deflected up into the Bancroft Rockhounds bench, and so a whistle. And a face-off just outside of the Bradford Rattlers blue line with 16:42 time remaining in this first frame. Head coach Rick Jackman throws on Maxim Sigelnik's line. He's on to the face-off against Jarrett McCasey. McCasey able to tie up Sigelnik, and Bancroft wins the face-off, and into the corner that puck goes. Braden Alexi off the corner boards by netminder Ursek. Got it over to Grishatov, now to Nagy. Nagy can play it to defense partner Braden Alexi. Alexi slapping that puck back into the zone, and racing on after it is Vyacheslav Koletsla. Koletsla outlet pass just out of the reach and right to the play of 6'6" Oleg Grishatov. You're looking at Martin Nagy weaving his way into the Rockhound zone. He's able to stutter away through a maze of Rockhound players. Played it over to Witkowski, now over to Nagy. Missed him on that pass, and so Bancroft will take it and start back out. Touched the high stick? No, they're going to say it was below the chest level. I believe they go by the chest or the shoulder for the high stick in the GMHL here. Not quite sure on the ruling there. Daniel Suda from center lofts that puck down in wide on the blocker side of Perreault. Sigelnik after it first for Bradford. Again, Bradford Rattlers out with Tacoma Schickman serving a 6-game suspension, and I believe some other players out of lineup as well. Andre Mattes, didn't see him participate in warm-ups here tonight. Rattlers will be skating without him as well. Amir Malagailov, he's back down low, number 4. You see there in white, native of Kazan, Russia. Puck just went out of the reach of 25. Frizel, native of Lithuania. Malagailov back after it, lost it to Rodskov. He punches it back along. Pavel Rodskov playing his former team for the first time here tonight in the Bancroft Rockhounds. He was there last season before joining the Rattlers on his second stint, donning the green and yellow. Kabanov skating out of the zone, waiting for Julian McCarthy to hang on back defensively. Julian McCarthy, normally a defenseman. He's up on forward here this season, so he's no stranger to playing back defensively. As that one rose off his stick from Vadim Frolov and up and out of play with 14:30 to go in this first period. A tieless score. A scoreless tie. There we go. I got it the second time at 0-0. Who would have thought? I guess that's what a scoreless tie is. Nonetheless, you're looking at number 19 for the Bancroft Rockhounds, Vachulik. That one got sent from the wrong side of center, and that had just enough to become an icing on the Rockhounds. Braden Alexei and Oleg Grishitov will stay on the ice surface. Rick Jackman throws on Vadim Frolov's line with Schaller and McCarthy. Florent Schaller lining up on the faceoff against 21 Ben Pichet, native of St. Jerome, Quebec. That shot went wide from Braden Alexei. He played it back into the corner boards, handled off by Grishitov once more, tried to play it back around. Frolov holding the point as Grishitov hangs back in. They both rotate. Andrei Vachulik, number 19 for the Bancroft Rockhounds, lost it. McCarthy to the blue line to Alexei. Braden Alexei finding Vadim Frolov, walks in, toe drag, tried to sashay his way around, unable to get through the maze, and a diving blocking shot effort. It comes to Schaller, lost it to Alexei. He plays it to the net, tipped en route by Frolov, just went wide of Perot. Frolov on after it. Rakowski comes on the ice surface. Grishitov calling for it, finds him here. Grishitov rang it off the pipe. Another shot from the line. Big rebound kicked out with the purpose by Perot. Bancroft still having trouble clearing the zone. Frolov, he's pinned up with Schaller. Schaller coming in to help, but it just gets out of the zone, so Suda will lay it on back to Alexei. And right back into the Rattlers. That one juggled a bit by Perot, and he will cover with no further play. Glad everyone has joined us here on this Sunday night on ice between the Bradford Rattlers and the Bancroft Rockhounds, live from the Bradford West Gwillimbury Arena. Here in Bradford, Maxim Sigelnik on the faceoff against Charles Beaupre for Bancroft. Suda from the blue line got it to Wachowski. Sigelnik off the skate of the linesman. That allows Bancroft to get it off the glass and out. Daniel Suda diving effort. Nice play by him to get over to Roskoff, the former Rockhound. Sigelnik played it from center, lost it to Klesla. Klesla got stood up there by Sigelnik. That allows Pavel Roskov to go behind and played over to the near wing where Martin Nagy can retrieve it, trying to make an elevator pass. Taken off by Klesla, lost it back over, and so Bancroft starting on back with Klesla taking another rough ride near the Rattlers bench. Daniel Suda having some problems down behind his own goal, lost it from Borges. Martin Nagy playing it to center, just out of the reach of any Rattler player there. Sending that puck in was Dorian Beaupre, but it's quickly lost and the Rattlers dump it back in. To center, Justice Borges. From his own zone, able to get it as far as center. Bancroft quickly turns the Jets and turns the other way. That one went by everyone. A shot from the blue line. Not too much is on that one. And that comes to the corner where Kabanov can skate away from it, checking Borges. Bernetsky. He found Burkett. Played it over to Baxter on the side wing. And so taking it is Baxter. He's able to flip it back down deep, and taking it is Slav Bugwash. Frazil, number 25 for the Bancroft Rockhounds. He got in. The net for the Rattlers has come loose. Maybe the referee will put it back in place, and he will do so here. Puck skittered off a stray stick into the high glass and punched back along into the corner where Grishitov can play it to Braden Alexei. Starting one more was Jamie Eastman, the native of Bancroft, Ontario, playing for his hometown team. Florent Schaller back after it. He can punch it over to center for Julian McCarthy. He can skitter that one to the corner boards, and handling it behind the cage, and a big physical contact there from Frolov. To the blue line, Alexei shot into the bread basket of the netminder Donovan Perreault, the native of Quebec, and no further play with 10:37 to go in this first period. A scoreless tie still. Grishitov and Yalexi come off. Rodskov and Suda come on defensively for Rick Jackman's Bradford Rattlers. Rick Jackman, his second stint coaching the Bradford Rattlers, a Stanley Cup champion in 2007 with the Anaheim Ducks. They defeated Ottawa in 6 games to win. Or pardon me, I believe it was 5 games to win the Stanley Cup. It was in Honda Center in Anaheim where the Ducks beat the Sens 6-2. And they went on to win the Stanley Cup. Of course, Rick Jackman, Stanley Cup champion, back as head coach of the Bradford Rattlers. Again, Terrence McLean, long-time Bradford Rattler and former captain of the Bradford Rattlers. If you remember him, he always wore number 20. It was always the most fastest. He was the most fast, the tallest, and the most gifted offensively when it comes to defensemen. And he's the now defensive coach of the Bradford Rattlers. Good to see Terrence McLean back here as well. Daniel Suda from center lofted that puck into the zone, taken away by Klesla. Klesla, the Czech Republic native, has it now, number 17 for Bancroft, played it off the boards to no one. Maxim Sigelnik to Brunetsky. Brunetsky to find Sigelnik once more. He has Nagy and Makowski with him. Sigelnik from the corner. Klesla lost his stick. He's pinning up Sigelnik on the half boards. Coming in to help him there is Klesla again. Witkowski got around Klesla, has it now. Witkowski still with it. Try to peel it back to the blue line for Kabanov. That one just comes out as far as center. Kabanov retreats to Brunetsky. Brunetsky now to Kabanov, takes it, chipping it away to Nagy. Martin Nagy to find Sigelnik, but the Rattlers are just deemed offside. Baxter, Malagailov, and Bogwash on the ice for the Bradford Rattlers. Forward-wise, Grishitov and Yalexi defensively. Pichet for Bancroft against Bogwash for Bradford, 1, and Baxter can steer it back in. Played with a goal stick by Perreault, and it goes behind him as Bancroft will start up on their breakout. Ben Pichet, a little trouble on the forechecking Amir Malagailov. Puck was not touched by David Gadjevich, and so icing is called on Bancroft. David Gadjic, native of Slovakia. We have a few Slovaks here on the ice tonight, including the Rattlers starting goalie, David Ersic. Puck took a funny bounce off the stanchion. That allows Ben Pichet to play it back over to number 7, Johan Cliché. Cliché, native of Scott, Quebec. You're looking at him now. Cliché getting into the Rattlers zone. A little miscommunication there, but Cliché still on it. Puck got cleared all the way down the ice. Referee will wave off icing until the netminder Perreault can leave it for his defenseman Dorian Beaupre. Beaupre was hounded by Bogwash. Taking it back is Schaller. Schaller has McCarthy with him, number 3 in white. As Schaller working against Matcha, cutting towards the high slot, gets a trigger ball in time and a great read blocker save made by Perreault. One of the better scoring chances in this game. Look out, Bancroft may have too many men on the ice, and they will get called for it here. And watching the line change, it went very slow. Rockhounds took their sweet time getting their players and personnel off the ice. So 6 were on the ice when Bancroft touched it, and that allows Bradford to get their first power play of the night with 8:01 to go in this first period. Score is still 0-0 here in Bradford. Maxim Sigelnik, Vadim Frolov, Florian Schaller, Grishitov, and Martin Nagy, the 5 Rick Jackman will use to start this power play. Nagy stumbled a bit. He's able to quickly play back down low to Schaller. Schaller lost a handle and slapped but not out. Sigelnik holds. He waits over the options. Nagy got it to Grishitov. His shot got through and it's covered with no further play by Donovan Perreault. The Quebec native makes his first start here in the Bradford West Goldenberry Arena against these Rattlers. Not the season Bancroft wished to have. They have started quite bleak towards the bottom of the league in the standings. But look out here, shorthanded break. You're looking at Bergeron shorthanded, try to get way around Grishitov, can't do so here. Grishitov is 6'6", so it's very hard to get around him if he can get his stick in front of you. Grishitov can see that puck gets sent by him, and so Maxim Sigelnik plays it back along from center, and he starts back in. Maxim Sigelnik with 1:05 to go on power play time. Sigelnik holds and waits over the half circle. He can play it to Grishitov in the middle of the point. Grishitov back to Sigelnik. Elevators it to Grishitov. That one was blocked out front by Bergeron. Grishitov still with it, gives it over the far side to Nagy. To the point, or slot area was Frolov. He whipped a backhand effort, who shoveled it on goal, but just wide. Schaller let that one go away to Nagy. Martin Nagy looks, he'll find Sigelnik. Sigelnik back over to Nagy, cross-ice pass. His shot was loose and juggled a bit, and still possession to the Rattlers with 30 to go on the power play. A shot by Frolov would not go. Nagy, great keep in by him. Number 10 you see there. Martin Nagy holds, gives it to Grishitov, back over to Nagy. Martin Nagy holds to Grishitov. He'll walk the line, wait, give it back down to Sigelnik. His shot deflected, and it comes to the plate of Nagy. Martin Nagy, power play set to expire. They need to get one last shot away. It's Schaller, still with it now, whips it towards the net. Rebound effort there from Nagy. Power play that's expired. 5-on-5, it's Nagy. Shot was low and loose, and quickly jumping all over that rebound was Donovan Perreault. Donovan Perreault getting back to his feet as there was quite the clinic being worked on him there by the Bradford Rattlers. Majority of that 2-minute power play was spent in the Bancroft Rockhounds end, with possession all to the Bradford Rattlers. Luckily for Bancroft, it remains 0-0. So power play is expired. Rattlers are 0-for-1, scoreless tie with 5:57 to go in this first period of play. Bogosh on the faceoff for the Rattlers. That one got chipped away from Rodskov, and so he has to skate on back to retrieve. Pavel Rodskov from his own end back to the neutral zone, dumps it in. Bogosh quickly racing after Johan Cliche. Cliche still with it now. He's able to cut his way. A pressuring effort by Witkowski. And that allows Ben Pichet to skate around and pick off that puck, play it to his defense partner, and up to the neutral zone, lost to Rodskov. Bancroft, when they do get possession, it seems they just quickly give the puck into the neutral zone. Bancroft is trying to force plays that aren't there. Let's see if the Rattlers can capitalize, or maybe the Rockhounds can actually force a play that is going to be there and result in a goal for. Bancroft has looked good in this first period. Might not have as many shots, and the record of the season might show they haven't had many wins, but so far they're holding the Bradford Rattlers, one of the best teams in the GMHL, to no goals in this first period. Rattlers are known in the GMHL to be a very strong first period team. The Rockhounds have held them to nothing yet with 4:35 to go in this first period. It's been an entertaining first period. We're glad everyone has joined us here on this Sunday night on Nice, as there's a delayed penalty coming up, and I believe it's going to be against Kabanov for the Rattlers, and so Bancroft might get an opportunity here on the power play to finally cash in and get the first goal of tonight's contest. So with 4:29, Dennis Kabanov, the Moscow native, hits for two. The official decision was interference. So Bancroft on the power play. It's going back down low to the side of the net. Quickly punched in back down low to Friziel. That one was lost to Grishitov, and that one was slapped down the length of the ice and nearly given away. Witkowski shorthanded dumps that puck into the zone, taking it is Dorian Beaupre. Beaupre, he'll find Johan Clichet. It comes to the near wing, Charles Bergeron, the native of Levi, Quebec. Bergeron, and after it against Alexi, pinning up his man, taking that puck now. It's Friziel. To the blue line it comes. Looking for a shot is Johan Clichet. He'll get back down low. Big rebound, and unable to get a trigger pull in time was Friziel. The Lithuanian native had all the time in the world to get that puck in, but a quick diving play with a stray stick made by Rodskov prevented that puck from crossing the red line, and still we remain a 0-0 tie with 50 seconds of power play time for Bancroft to work with. Sigelnik shorthanded, his shot kicked down by Perreault. Taking it is Charles Beaupre for Bancroft. They're on a line change right now, so he's got to kill some time to find another man. Beaupre back after it. He can't give it to the blue line there, and a chance for Maxim Sigelnik rather, to skate into the zone to pass it to Frolov. Frolov, oh my, look at him dance around. Frolov still after it and punches that puck into the zone. What a shift shorthanded for Vadim Frolov as Maxim Sigelnik can play it from center ice and give it back down low, and this should kill the remainder of the penalty. Dennis Kabanov back onto the ice, 5-on-5, both teams unsuccessful on their lone power plays. To center, Vakulik, number 19 for Bancroft, try to punch it along, lost it to Martin Nagy. He has Schaller and McCarthy with him. Schaller getting held down, and that's going to be another penalty called against Bancroft. Pardon me, it was Nagy heading off who got tripped up. And so heading to the penalty box is Jamie Eastman, native of Bancroft, Ontario, puts his hometown team down a man. So the Bradford Rattlers will get their second power play opportunity of this period with 2:06 to go in the first period. Martin Necki picking up his mouth guard from the bench area, retrieves it, and he's back on the ice. Sigelnik, Frolov, Schaller, Grishitov, and Nagy, the 5 power play players for Rick Jackman's Rattlers to start. Martin Nagy from the blue line holds and waits. Vadim Frolov got it over to Grishitov, just rolled over top of his blade, and so he punches it back from center to Sigelnik. Maxim Sigelnik weaving his way in through. He got into the zone. One-hand effort on the backhander. Scores! Maxim Sigelnik. Power play goal, and the Rattlers have struck first. It is 1-0 Bradford. With 1:43 to go in this first period, the Bradford Rattlers have found themselves a goal on the power play, nonetheless, from Maxim Sigelnik. And it is 1-0 for the Bradford Rattlers. Puck got dumped in from center. Bancroft trying to start back out. Bogwash and Witkowski on the ice. That's Baxter trying to play in a breakaway opportunity here for Bancroft, but it was just offside. Been a very, very entertaining first period and a un-Bradford Rattler-like low-scoring first period, as they've only had one goal to show for it, but do they ever deserve it? Pavel Rodskov cleared the zone. Klesla shot it in from the opposite side of the blue line, so the Rockhounds have to tag back. Bogosh takes up number 25 for the Bradford Rattlers. Got to the neutral zone, dumped it in as far as the top of the hash marks area. And that allows Bancroft to get to Charles Bergeron. Bergeron got nudged away from a hit there. We're under 1 minute to go as that one skittered up into protective mesh and up and out of play. As back behind the play, Daniel Suda mixing it up and getting tangled up with one of the Rockhound players. That was Sloan Tremblay, the Winnipeg, Manitoba native. 50 seconds remain in this first frame of regulation. 1-0 for the Bradford Rattlers on a power play goal by Maxim Sigelnik. Vadim Frolov won it, but quickly taking it is number 9, Sebastian Del Balzo, and that's going to be a penalty against the Bradford Rattlers as Sebastian Del Balzo was taken down. Tripping will be the call against one of the Rattlers' veteran players, Alexei Brunetsky, native of Kiev, Ukraine. So with 44 seconds in this first period, Bancroft gets a power play for the second time here in this first. Face-off won by Vadim Frolov, and he gets it out. Pardon for the quick mute up right there. I was talking to someone off camera, my mistake. So period has come to an end, and so Bancroft will start this second period on the power play, which has a minute 16 remaining in it. So after 20, Rattlers 1, Rockhounds nothing. Nick Stella will be back with you for the second period of play after this intermission. 16 to the shots in favor of the Bradford Rattlers. Thank you to Travis Defoe, the PA announcer here in Bradford, giving us that stat there. Second period underway here at the Bradford West Goldenberry Arena. Rattlers lead 1-0 on a power play goal by Maxim Sigelnik. Alexei Brunetsky in the box for another minute, as he got a penalty late in the first. That one went wide on the shot by Bogwash. And so the Rattlers start this period with 4 skaters, Bancroft with the normal 5. Klesla from his own zone. Played it up the wing. And that one was just intercepted, and coming back along with it is number 20 for the Bancroft Rockhounds, Brent Garbier. Charles Bergeron, you're looking at him there, weave his way through the Rattlers zone, but quickly stood up by Bugwash, and that puck got sent back down the length of the ice. Klesla back after it, number 17 for Bancroft. You're looking at him now to play it to Bergeron. Bergeron off the skate of Frolov. Kwiatkowski back in after it, but it's broken up. Bancroft gets it in as Bergeron takes it, but the Bancroft Rockhounds are just offside. In 10 seconds, Alexei Brunetsky will come out of the box to make it 5-on-5 unless the Rockhounds can get a goal within these 10 seconds. Frolov and Bichet on the face-off, won by Bichet. That one gets steered back into the corner where Suda's after it. Penalty has expired. Brunetsky out of the box. That one turned on goal. Ersic the save, and no further play as Brunetsky comes off. McCarthy comes on. Face-off won by Bancroft. Frolov from his own zone, getting the puck down the length of the ice. Icing will be waved off. Taking it first is Dorian Beaupre, pardon me. Kajik brought it up, but it's just offside on Bancroft. The lone goal scorer here tonight, Maxim Sigelnik's line, comes on the ice here. Kwiatkowski and Nagy on each of his sides. Kapanov and Brunetsky. The defenseman Rick Jackman elects to put out here tonight. Charles Beaupre got it to Borges. Played it back along the near wing, kept it on the blue line. Punched back in, Borges sent a battle there with Kapanov. Kapanov lost it to Beaupre. It comes to the corner and out of the blue line. All the way to center. Taking it back in is Masaryk. Martin Nagy from his own zone plays it to his defenseman Kapanov. Kapanov behind David Ersic, the netminder for the Rattlers. Rockhounds still keep the pressure on again. Nagy from his own zone steered it away to no one. Intercepted by the Rockhounds. A nice block there by Kapanov. That one got cleared back the length of the ice. Icing is waved off. Sigelnik and Nagy, the forechecking players for the Bradford Rattlers, played it over to Grishatov. Rattlers are offside. They got to tag back up, and they do. Martin Nagy to Sigelnik. Now to Alexei. Alexei try to string Burkett. He'll find him here, but it's a half-boards battle right in front of the Rattlers bench. Nice defensive play by Alexei. Grishatov can't clear the zone. Keeping alive is Beaupre. He centered that one to front of the slot area, broken up by the Rattlers, and they will skate out with numbers. Burkett from center dumps it in. Tyler Baxter back after it for the Bradford Rattlers to Grishatov at the blue line. His shot got through, and it's handled with no further play by Donovan Perot. Burkett's line will stay on the ice. Bugwash and Baxter are his line mates. Grishatov and Braden Alexei to man the blue line. Russell takes it over for Tremblay. Tremblay from... Oh my, a big hit by Bergeron on Burkett. Pardon me, I was going to say Tremblay from Winnipeg. Played it back along. McCarthy hit the deck, but he gets back up. Bergeron, a backhand effort to center. Flexed over by Schaller. As he takes it from center, nearly ran into Bugwash, but Schaller still after it. This first period so far has been all Bancroft. Grishatov slaps it into the play of Frolov. Frolov to Schaller. Schaller got around Tremblay. He can play to the slot. McCarthy can't get a trigger pull in time. Schaller still back after it, and he still has it. Schaller tried to center it for Frolov, but diving effort to ill-advised outplay was made by Grabner. Frolov took a hit there, got out to Schaller, tried to string McCarthy, can't do so. Grishatov at the blue line to Rodskov, back to Grishatov, going back down low, deflecting it en route, may have been McCarthy, deflected on wide. Rodskov, he'll flip it to Schaller, blocked over by Klesla. Klesla can play it to Bergeron, and he'll steer it out of the zone. Foot race now. Pavel Rodskov after it to Grishatov. Oleg Grishatov to Schaller. Schaller dumps it into the forward boards. Sigelnik racing on after it. Dorian Beaupre try to clear the zone, and he'll do so here. Beaupre will skate it out. Number 5 you see there in black, whipping it towards the goal, kicked down by Ursik. A block here, Maxim Sigelnik's out. Maxim Sigelnik might have a step here, he'll shoot and score! Maxim Sigelnik doubles down for the Rattlers, they lead 2-0. Maxim Sigelnik, his second goal here tonight. It is 2-0 for the Bradford Rattlers with 14:50 to go in the second period. Maxim Sigelnik is back after it again. Sigelnik holds and waits, plays it to Brunetsky at the blue line. Brunetsky can't clear the zone, or pardon me, get it back into the corner, and clearing the zone was Ben Pache. Martin Nagy off the half board, slapped back in, a juggling shot there handled by Ursik. David Ursik, native of Bratislava, Slovakia. Getting the start for Rick Jackman's Rattlers here tonight, giving Andre Brzezinski a little bit of rest. And so 14:30 to go in the second period, a face-off win for the Rattlers. Baxter was tied up there, ailing for an interference call. He might have had a case there, as it looked like he did get interfered with, but the Rattlers got it back in deep, but quickly slapped back to center as 6'6" defenseman Oleg Grishatov tried to play it back in, but to the play of Beaupre, he'll leave it back down for Klesla. Martin Masaryk, the native of Slovakia, pins it back along to the play of Torrend. Jacob Torrend, native of Lloydminster. Puck to center. Neutral zone dump in by the Rockhounds. Grishatov racing after it. A pair of twos line up there. Borges and Grishatov. Bogwash pinning his man up against the boards. Borges comes in to help, and it gets fluttered to the blue line. A nice keep in by the Rockhounds. Bogwash try to whip it back to the far side. Can't do so, and so Klesla takes it for Bancroft. Klesla out of the reach of everyone there. Icing is called on Bancroft. Officials signaling to the Rockhounds bench that the personnel on the ice during the icing need to come back on. Ben Pache is one of them. You can bet he'll take the face-off here. Pardon me, will be Charles Beaupre. Face-off won by Beaupre. Rockhounds need to dump it in the Rattlers zone and get a line change, and I believe they will do so here. Alexei Brunetsky got stood up on the line. Klesla got it out of the zone. Julian McCarthy, backhand effort into the corner. They'll race on after it. Klesla from his own zone dropped it over. Tremblay got it over off the half boards, broken up by Kabanov, and taking it once more is Brunetsky. Try to find Frolov on that stretch pass, deflected off his stick, chipped into the zone. Netminder Perot will leave it for Klesla. Tremblay let it go ahead to Bergeron. Pichet is back after, Friziel. He'll try to stutter his way around Bernetsky, can't do so. Malagailev chips it back to Avloa, comes to the play right in front of the net mouth. Nearly danger for the Bradford Rattlers. A nice stand up there on Vadim Frolov. He'll try to return the favor. Kabanov from the corner, still having trouble clearing the puck out of the zone. Schaller will like to get it to Julian McCarthy. He'll get to the blue line and shoot it wide on the glove hand, and that allows the Rattlers to get a line change off. Witkowski and Sigelnik on the ice. Schaller's been out there for a while. He'll head to the bench in exchange for Martin Nagy. Sigelnik to Suda. Daniel Suda to center. Witkowski takes it on his backhand, weaves his way into the Rockhound zone. Nice play by Nagy, gets to Sigelnik, and right around across. Witkowski off his skating, and if that one went have went in, you think the Rockhounds would have been ailing for a kicking motion on that goal. Rodskov pressured off by two players from Bancroft, his former teammates, as he is a former Rockhound. Sigelnik ailing for the hat trick here. Maxim Sigelnik going wide, cutting it back in front, just out of reach of Pavel Rodskov. That allows Bancroft to start back up. Maycock getting his way into the zone. Ross Maycock got a shot on goal handled by Ursik with no former play, or no further play, I might add. Ross Maycock, number 18 for the Bancroft Rockhounds on the ice. He's native of Picton, Ontario. Jared McCaskey, the native of Bancroft, Ontario, won the face-off, but the Rattlers got possession. Slap shot from the point, a broken stick for Dorian Beaupre. Rattlers are offside. They got to tag back out of the zone. Beaupre after it, using a different stick, we might add. Seems to be working all right for him. He can buy Boguash. Johan Cliche from his own zone played it as far as center. Oleg Grichatov getting it back into the zone, but they're going to say icing on this play as Grichatov appeared to be on the wrong side of center, and so icing is called on the Rattlers with 10:31 to go in the second period. Maxim Sigelnik has all the goals here tonight. It is 2-0 for the Bradford Rattlers here on this Sunday night on ice from the Bradford West Goldenberry Arena here in Bradford. Face off to the left of netminder David Ursik, the Slovakia native. Nice keep in by Bancroft. Looking at it now as number 19, Andrei Vakulik. Vakulik still after number 19 for the Bancroft Rockhounds. Taking it back along is David Gadzik. That one steered en route, handled by Ursik, and he's going to like to cover that puck with a face-off coming up to the right of him. Kabanov, McCarthy, Bernitsky, Schaller, and Frolov, the five. Rick Jackman will throw on the ice here to take this defensive zone face-off for the Bradford Rattlers. Frolov and Bergeron on the face-off, won by Bancroft's Bergeron. Vadim Frolov getting it to Kabanov. Backhander effort to the blue line, steered in by Jamie Eastman. It goes behind the net as taking it back along is Sloan Tremblay, the Winnipeg native. Frolov able to make a one-touch effort to Frolov, and out come the Bradford Rattlers to center. Bergeron hounding over Frolov. It comes to Schaller, sharp angle bid, glanced off the post. And up and out of play. Maybe Perot got a piece of it with his shoulder to steer that one off the outside of the post and up into the protective mesh above the glass here at the Bradford West Goldenberry Arena. Face off to the left of Donovan Perot, the Quebec native, in goal for the Rockhounds. Klesla can see Schaller taking it from the corner boards up to the high slot. Bernetsky, he'll leaned into one, steered out by Perot into the corner. Frolov to Brunetsky. He'll walk the line, giving over to Frolov. His high shot went wide. Borges takes it for Bancroft. He's hit with a physical play by McCarthy, pitting his man up against the boards. That allows Bradford to get the puck. Might not look like much, but that play is very important. Great job by Julian McCarthy. Cannot allow Bancroft to get an offensive opportunity on that rush. Florence Schaller chipped in, lost it to Charles Beaupre. He gets sent to the ice on a check by Kabanov. Kabanov off the boards, trying to find Schaller. Can't do so. They'll wave off icing. Perot from his own end. Played it over to Gagne. Racing after it is Borges. He's hit to the glass by Witkowski. Puck comes to center. Klesla back after it. He'll backhand it in. Pavel Rodskov. He'll find Maxim Sigelnik. Sigelnik, he'll feed Witkowski. Witkowski elevated a pass to the slot. Broken up. Rodskov still after it. He'll shoot one just wide on the glove hand. Del Bauzo can get over to Gagne to Pichet. He'll try to steer his man in through, but it's intercepted. And steering back the other way is Martin Nagy. Has Schaller and Sigelnik with him. Martin Nagy try to go around Gabriel. Can't do so. To the slot. Sigelnik low and hard. Kicked down with the purpose by Perot. Denying Sigelnik on getting a hat trick here tonight. Adam Witkowski. Backhand effort to Nagy. Martin Nagy, number 10, feeding it to Witkowski. A shot. Great read by Perot. To the slot. Just rolled off the stick of Martin Nagy, so Del Basso can play it to center and loft it back in. Ursek to play it. Daniel Suda from his own zone, can't clear it yet. Pavel Rodskov, the former Bancroft Rockhound, can play it over to Baxter. Baxter steers it in. Sigelnik heads for a change. Tremblay couldn't clear the zone. Bugwash back after it. It comes to the play of Dorian Beaupre. Beaupre can't clear the zone again. It's, kept in by Grishatov. It comes to Bugwash. His hard snapper went loose. And Malagailov is right there to try to stash that one in. Can't do so just yet. Kept alive by Grishatov once more. Punched out of the zone by Ross Maycock. But then he's sent to the ground, I believe, by Grishatov, and getting back to his feet. And a whistle, and what have we? I believe the Rattlers were just offside prior to the entry of that puck. Fast-paced second period. You're just tuning in. 6:25 to go in the second period. Maxim Sigelnik has all the Rattler goals. Those are the only ones that have stood out so far. 2-0 for the Bradford Rattlers. Donovan Perot, netminder of Bancroft. David Ursek, netminder of Bradford. Both playing stellar hockey here tonight. Both of these teams are doing so as well. Bradford with the shot advantage over Bancroft here in this second period. Shot from the line kept loose, and a pass in front of the net mouth. Just couldn't find Bergeron on that pass. Bergeron got it. Snapshot blocked out by Alexei. Back down low to Friziel. He's sent to the ground by Grishatov. 6'6", he can use his body to his advantage. He did so there. Bergeron trying to stuff it in the side of the net. Can't do so there. Bancroft still with possession. Losing it to Frolov. He'll try to steer up to his man Schaller, but he hit the wrong side of center. Icing called on the Bradford Rattlers. .5:38 time remaining in the second period. 2-0 for the Bradford Rattlers. Frolov starting out. The name Frolov, a backhander effort, was loose and low. That one was turned away by Perot. Big rebound for Frolov, and he will score, but it's waved off. Bit of a theme if you've been watching these live streams for quite a while. You'll notice that the pegs in the goal that keep the net in place tend to come out quite easily. And unfortunately for the Rattlers, that happened so they're denying that goal by Frolov to try to make it 3-0. Nonetheless, no goal. It is still 2-0. Klesla, his shot. That one had eyes for the back of the net. Ursek tried to jump that one down, but it's still loose. Borges sent it in front of the net, mouth cleared out by McCarthy. And that one won't have enough for icing, and so racing on after it is number 20 for Bancroft, Brett Gabier. Lost it to McCarthy, but quickly gaining it on back is Beaupre. Beaupre hounded by McCarthy and Witkowski. Klesla off the side of the boards, or at the side of the net, I might add. A whistle and a penalty, and McCarthy mixing up with Klesla. Julian McCarthy, nice takedown there. I believe both players will be heading off. I believe the initial penalty was against Julian McCarthy, but Julian McCarthy did a great job to sucker in Charles Beaupre to get another penalty. And I believe this will even everything out. Hey, that's a smart play by Julian McCarthy. So with 4:41 time remaining in the second period, I believe it will get coincidental minors, or maybe because McCarthy was going to get the initial penalty, they might add another 2 minutes onto his penalty as well. Referee skates over to timekeeper's area for the official decision. Other official talking to both coaching staff to tell them what the call will be. I don't believe a power play will result from all this, as the Rattlers send out 5 and so do the Rockhounds. Lots of confusion going on between the personnel of the Rockhounds. They're not sure who to put on and who to put off. Rattlers' next game will be at the Bob Fallis Arena here in Bradford. They'll take on their arch rivals, the Bradford Bulls, at Bob Fallis. And then the next day after that, they'll be in Alliston to take on the New Tech Civics. Next Sunday, Temiskaming Titans come into town. They are 1-0 against the Rattlers here this season. One of the top teams in the GMHL make their way here to Bradford. It's always a fun game when the Rattlers beat these Quebec teams, Ville Marie and Temiskaming. And so after all of that, I believe we have a power play to the Rattlers. Sigelnik, a sharp angle bid turned down and getting tripped up with Sigelnik, but no call. That one is steered up and down the length of the ice. Martin Nagy takes it from Grishitov. Nagy weaving his way into the zone, punches it away from Klesla. Nagy back on it. He'll play it to the blue line, keeping the zone as Grishitov. He'll look over his options. He'll give it over to Nagy. He'll find Frolov, going back to Schaller behind the cage. Florence Schaller waiting. He'll give it to Frolov. Frolov from the corner to the blue line. It comes to Grishitov. His shot was low, looking for a deflection by Schaller. Couldn't get it. Kept alive by Nagy. His shot calmly, good club down by the netminder Donovan Perreault. .110 of power play time to work with here for the Bradford Rattlers. Game clock reads 3:45. Witkowski to Alexi. His shot was deflected en route by Bogwash. Couldn't get through. Witkowski, a backhand dish to Alexi. Alexi back it comes to Witkowski. His shot fluttered en route wide. Bogwash after it. Pavel Rodskov walking the line. He'll play it to Bogwash. Sharp angle bid blocked by Baxter. Baxter gets sent to the ice by Klesla. Pair of 17s connecting there. To the blue line it comes to Alexi. Braden Alexi. Pavel Rodskov looking for a tipping Baxter. Can't do so. Shoveling effort made by Jeremy Gamache. That'll kill more time off the penalty. Bogwash back in. 10 seconds of power play time to work with for the Rattlers. Pavel Rodskov to Bogwash. Bogwash steering a pass to Rodskov. His shot deflected. Big rebound kicked out. Cleaned up by the Bancroft Rockhounds. And we are back to 5-on-5. Vadim Frolov all alone. He was yelling for it, but quickly getting on back are the Bancroft Rockhound defensemen. Maxim Sigelnik, that one was hard, and on goal, juggled a bit by the glove of Perreault. He's able to quickly bounce on that one. McCarthy has come out of the box, so we are back to 5-on-5. A double minor was assessed to the Bancroft player. Face-off in the Rockhound zone with 2:22 to go in this first period. Pernetsky got it over to Vadim Frolov, lost it. Bergeron might have a step on everyone. Bergeron, he's shrieking in. Backhander, he scores! Charles Bergeron gets it back for Bancroft. They cut the lead within half. So with 2:11 to go in this second period, Quebec's Charles Bergeron gets Bancroft on the board. They got the lead in half. They are down by 1. It is 2-1. Pache and Nagy on the face-off at center. Won by the Rattlers, Alexei to Rodskov. Rodskov try to find Baxter. He'll do so here. Baxter going back down low. Alexei got it from Baxter. Alexei getting the zone for the Rattlers. He just dodges a hit there from Beaupre. Alexei to Nagy. One-timer was low and loose. Bukowski had a stick slash, but they're going to let play continue. From center, 2:16s running at it now. Alexei and Gadjevich. Bukowski takes it for the Rattlers. He'll try to stuff it in front of the net mouth. Nice defensive block there made by Johan Cliche, and he starts out for Bancroft. Cliche blocked by Rodskov. It comes to the play of Cliche once more. He'll whip it back around, and Klesla will keep the zone alive. Klesla steering handled by Florent Schaller. He'll pick it up with a minute to go in the second period. We'll hear the announcement now. Schaller, what a move, cutting in, sharp angle bit off the side of the cage, and punch back into the corner. Baxter back on it, or pardon me, it's Frolov. He'll turn and shoot it, and score! Vadim Frolov, that one will count. It's 3-1 Rattlers. .50 seconds remain in the second period. Vadim Frolov gets the goal. It's 3-1 for the Bradford Rattlers. Florent Schaller getting the only assist on that Frolov goal. Oleg Grishatov from his own end dumps it to the latest goal scorer, Frolov, up to Sigelnik looking for the hat trick. Sigelnik, nice back check effort made by Klesla. Klesla off the boards and out. Daniel Suda with 15 seconds to go. Got it to Schaller. Florent Schaller got his way to center, weaving his way through a maze of Bancroft bodies. Shot from the line, handled in calmly by Perreault with 2 seconds of one last shot going wide, and that'll conclude 40 minutes of play. After the second period, The Rattlers 3, the Rockhounds 1. We'll be back for the third period of action after this intermission. third period underway from the Bradford West Goldenberry Arena. 3-1 for the Bradford Rattlers starting this final frame of regulation time. Florence Schaller back after it. He'll try to string McCarthy. McCarthy had it, but he lost it. Bancroft starting their breakout. Bergeron with a nice outlet pass. He'll try to find his man, Beaupre. Just going to do so. Julian McCarthy plays it to Frolov, and he'll start out. Vadim Frolov pinned up against the boards, but Schaller still stays with it. Schaller got ran off by, Charles Bergeron. He'll flip it to center, broken up by Alexei, and he'll punch it back in. Rattlers will get a line change off of this. Frolov, nice physical work back down low. He was the lone Rattler in the Rockhounds zone. He'll finally head off on a change. Maxim Sigelnik comes into his place. Witkowski finds him here. Sigelnik looking at him there. 21 in white, can leave it for Nagy. A twirling effort to the front, try to stash it. Ill-advised play, and so out comes Bancroft. Johan Clichet rose up and out of play. If you're just tuning in right now, the starting goalies, number 30 for Bancroft, Donovan Perreault. David Ursek for the Bradford Rattlers. A pair of 21s on the draw here to the left of Ursek. Klesla from the blue line, quickly gloved down by Ursek. The Slovakian native playing superb hockey in net for the Bradford Rattlers. Pichet and Sigelnik on the draw again, won by Sigelnik this time after Pichet won the first one. Klesla on defense for Bancroft. They used him here, try to punch that pass back along, but it's intercepted as Nagy can turn it back rink wide. Back to the play of Pichet, was intercepted. Witkowski back after it. He'll get it over to Nagy. Nagy to Sigelnik for the hat trick. He went low for a deflection in front by Witkowski. Couldn't find anyone there. Klesla for Bancroft. Played it to his man Charles Beaupre into the catching mitt of David Ursek with no further play coming off that. Just over 18 minutes to go in this third period. 3-1 still for the Bradford Rattlers. 2 goals by Sigelnik, 1 by Frolov. Charles Bergeron got the goal for Bancroft. Bogwash skating back in for the Rattlers. He lost it to Bergeron. Bergeron got around Alexei, but not Grishitov. Grishitov just overskated that puck. 225s glide back behind David Ursek. Tyler Baxter was met by a checking Jamie Eastman. Bergeron back on it. To the blue line it comes. Klesla's shot got the glass and skittered out in front of the net mouth. Nice turnaround play by Bugwash to play it to center. Tremblay back after it. For Bancroft, he'll find Bergeron. Bergeron tees one up low and kicked down to the purpose by Ursek. Friesel back after it, skidded it for Bergeron, lost it as Grishitov took a bump there in front, trying to play it back. And he regains that puck and plays it to Alexei, back over to Grishitov. Off the glass and out. Perreault out of his cage to play it. Vadim Frolov between the legs, back to himself. Frolov going back down low, turning it back in front of the net mouth, and quickly gloved down, but no! Pardon me, it was in the catching mitt of Donovan Perreault. Referee did the goal signal. Pointed to the net to signal the goal, but not too sure what that was all about. A little miscommunication there, and so it remains a 3-1 lead. Pardon for the mislaps. Pavel Rodskov. Pressure off by Borges. Sharp angle bid was turned aside by Perreault. Schaller back after it for the Rattlers. He punched in a nice stick lift made by Frolov on Klesla. He'll try to punch it back in front of the net, and it's covered up by Donovan Perreault. Justice Schillingford heads to the Rockhound bench on a line change. Taking his place is Charles Beaupre, the Quebec native. Beaupre was able to win it. Comes to the play right back for the Rattlers. Getting it is Sigelnik. Try to punch over his man, but it's intercepted, and a nice touch away by Nagy, regaining possession for the Rattlers. Quickly lost it to Beaupre. Beaupre to the other Beaupre. Charles to Dorian, but Dorian just shot that one out and touched the high stick, and so the faceoff, I believe, will be coming back into the Rockhound zone to the right, or pardon me, to the left of Donovan Perreault. You're looking at Maxim Sigelnik lining in for the faceoff for the Rattlers. Martin Nagy just behind him. Gadget got it to Charles Beaupre, big rebound, and they score. Andrei Vakuluk getting a goal right back for Bancroft. It is now 3-2. The initial shot by Beaupre hit Ursic in the mask. Little unexpected there from David Ursic, as the bells might still be ringing in his head once he finally got sight of that puck, but before he knew it, that puck was quickly stashed in by number 19 from the Czech Republic, Andrei Vakuluk. Rattlers trying to get it right back, and backhand effort by Frolov. It's loose. Schaller can't whack away. Raiding Alexi from the blue line, shot wide. Julian McCarthy back after it. Oh, what a chance for the Rattlers to get that one right back after Bancroft cut the lead within one. Schaller battling away with Frolov. Frolov got it to Alexi. His shot blocker down by Perreault. Charles Beaupre, number 3 for the Bancroft Rockhounds, flipped it back along. Alexi picks it off, and he'll walk in. That one turned away. Rebound for Schaller, and he scores. Florin Schaller gets the goal right back for the Bradford Rattlers. They've restored their 2-goal lead. It is 4-2 with 14:31 to go in this third period. Rockhounds have iced it. Face-off will be coming to the left of the netminder Donovan Perreault. Julian McCarthy picking up an assist on that goal. Great to see Churchill, Ontario's Julian McCarthy getting on the score sheet here tonight. Breaking in are the Rockhounds. Shot by Tremblay, handled by David Ursic. No further play with 14:04 to go in this third period. A 2-goal lead has been restored once again by the Bradford Rattlers, this time by Florin Schaller. 2 for Sigelnik, 1 for Frolov, and 1 for Schaller. Sigelnik on the draw, slapped away by Brunetsky. He flips it to Nagy, and a 2-on-1 developing. Sigelnik with Witkowski. Sigelnik, Witkowski scores! Toronto, Ontario's Adam Witkowski makes it a 3-goal lead for the Bradford Rattlers on a wonderful setup and rush by Maxim Sigelnik. He's having a night. Witkowski picks up the Rattlers' 5th goal. They lead 5-2. And it seems to be all going wrong for the Bancroft Rockhounds. They made it close. Still only down by 3. Could be a lot worse. But Sigelnik is back in with Witkowski again. Adam Witkowski, his shot went wide on the glove side. Maxim Sigelnik turns back on it. A backhander dish to find Witkowski again. Witkowski, Sigelnik coming in to help him here. Maxim Sigelnik. He'll be hounded by Justice Schillingford. Shot from the line by Grishotov. Big rebound and slashing that puck into the goal was Adam Witkowski. Not too sharp to hit the side of the net or the post. Nonetheless, there remains a 5-2 lead for the Bradford Rattlers. Florence Schaller dropped it to Alexi. Alexi put it back to Schaller. He'll tee one up, shooting it wide. Rebound for McCarthy, turned aside and kicked down by number 5, Dorian Beaupre. Frolov hounded over 3 players from Bancroft. He got to the point to Alexi, just overskated that puck, and so he'll play it back for Grishotov. Oleg Grishotov back into the corner. He'll peel it wrong, up and out of play. From my vantage point, not quite sure if it was the Rockhound defenseman who did that or Oleg Grishotov. It was sent back deep. They're going to say it was the Rockhounds player who got it up and out of play, resulting in a face-off coming up to the right of Donovan Perreault. Schaller on the draw, coming in to help was Frolov. Got to Schaller, or pardon me, to Frolov rather. That one was turned away by Donovan Perreault. McCarthy finishing his check behind the play. Fluttered shot went wide. Florence Schaller picks it back up for the Rattlers, has Frolov and McCarthy. Donovan Perreault made a nice outlet pass to his forward player here. Sloan Tremblay whacking it off the boards. Nice stutter step play made by Bergeron, whipping it over. Valchuluk, number 19, had a great chance there for Bancroft. He has a goal here tonight. The Rockhounds' 2nd. Burkett into the zone, a sharp angle bid, nearly fooling Donovan Perreault, but he was square as can be to that post. Five for the Rattlers, 2 for the Rockhounds. 11:40 is what the game clock reads. Pavel Rodskov and Daniel Suda on defense for Rick Jackman's Rattlers. The Rattlers wearing their home whites. Bancroft and their away blacks as Baxter was crashing the net. And a little bit of pushing and shoving going on. Burkett gives his man a little hug and a tap on the shoulder. Owen Burkett, number 8 for the Bradford Rattlers, native of Unionville, Ontario, formerly playing for the Blythe Raiders. Burkett whipped it towards the goal. Baxter and Gamake. But on the half board, steered back along. Bugwash after it for the Rattlers, able to pick it off. Bugwash trying to knife his way around the maze of Rockhound players, and that allows the Rockhound defenseman to gain it and settle it down, but fanning on the clear, and Bugwash got a shot and quickly blocking that one. I believe that was McCaskey. Shot from the line, way wide, over top of David Ursek. Most of the shots have been coming on Ursek in his head area. Whenever Bancroft gets a wonderful scoring chance, they're going to shoot it high. Another high one on goal, handled by the breadbasket of David Ursek. 10:39 to go in the third period. 5-2 for the Rattlers. 10:38 to go in the third. You see Maxim Sigelnik getting low to take this face off. Rockhounds able to win it. Punch back in front of the net mouth, trying to get a trigger pull. Well, it's Bergeron. That one steered out front of the net, and so racing after it is Klesla. Klesla whips it to the near wing. Witkowski goes awkwardly into the end boards. And he's getting back up on his feet. It's a long stretch pass for his man. Sloan Tremblay just couldn't settle that puck down. Bernetsky met with a hit by Frizzell. Bergeron back after it to the slot. Klesla fires and a windmill glove grab made by David Ersick. You see David Ersick right there playing tremendous for the Bradford Rattlers here against these Rockhounds from Bancroft. Bakulik off the draw was loose for a brief moment. A Michigan attempt was made by Schillingford. Justice Schillingford whipping it towards the goal just wide of Ersick. Big physical crunch was thrown on Dupre. Or pardon me, on Beaupre. Dorian, I might add. There are two Beaupres on the ice, Dorian and Charles. Florence Schaller to the slot. He'll shoot off the glove and wide. McCarthy back after it. Punching over his man, Beaupre, gets steered back along to Frolov. Frolov lost the handle. Schaller couldn't pick off that pass. And so Schillingford try to gain the zone, can't do so. Beaupre back in on after it. Taken along by Frolov. Neutral zone battle going on between both teams. Schillingford back on it. For Bancroft, you see him, the Brampton native, getting the zone. He'll steer that one just wide. He's met by a hit from Grishatov. Play it back to Vadim Frolov. He'll start over for Churchill, Ontario native, Julian McCarthy. McCarthy has a point here tonight, assisting on the fourth Rattler goal. Chipped out by Alexi to center, slapped back in by the Rockhound player Sebastian Del Balzo. Boguashin after it. He has Mulagailov trailing behind him. Tyler Baxter will get first to it for the Rattlers. Mulagailov will skate it out of the zone safely to play it to Pavel Rodskov, the former Bancroft Rockhound. Boguashin on after it. Has Mulagailov trailing to the net. Sharp angle bid turned wide. Daniel Suda kicking it back into the zone to Mulagayev. Lost the handle on it. Bancroft still having trouble getting out of their own zone. They'll do so here, only for a brief moment, as Rodskov can play it over to Baxter. Pavel Rodskov getting to Daniel Suda. Fanned on the first attempt, not the second. Didn't get it to his intended target. Martin Nagy picking it off for the Rattlers to play it to Daniel Suda. 7:50 time remaining in this third period. Martin Nagy, he'll find Witkowski. He'll get a sharp angle bid, turned away loose by Perreault, and turned out into the corner. Witkowski has had about 4 great opportunities to cash in. He did so on 1. And 1 goal is really all you need to get your confidence going again. Daniel Suda lost it. Witkowski without a stick and the puck. Look at that play by Suda, hitting his man to the boards, and they're going to say checking from behind will be called on Daniel Suda. You can understand the play from Daniel Suda, just trying to finish his check. Maybe a little too aggressive there as it's been the numbers. And that's going to get called every time. So there were Bancroft Rockhounds on their third power play of the night. They are 0 for 2. Charles Bergeron on the faceoff for Bancroft, cleared out by Frolov. Perreault from his own cage, playing it out to Dorian Beaupre. Kabanov try to clear the zone. He'll do so here. Vadim Frolov's after it. He'll steer it up and out of play. David Ersick, the netminder for the Rattlers, have faced a lot of shots, and he's been superb on most of them. Only 2 have found the back of the net. If it wasn't for his strong play, it could have been more. Vadim Frolov shorthanded, has Sigelnik joining him. Vadim Frolov to Sigelnik. He was hounded by 2 Rockhound players. You can see what I did there. Nonetheless, Dorian Beaupre into the Rattlers zone, quickly swatted away by Alexi, and that puck can get settled back down by Klesla. The Czech Republic native going behind, leaving it for the forward, number 25, Frizil. Native of Lithuania gets crunched over on the boards by Frolov. That allows Braden Alexi to clear it as far as center. And D-to-D combination plays for Johan Clichet. Pluck played out. Pache backing after it. To the blue line it comes. Looking for a shot, can't find one here. Off a stray stick, and so Braden Alexi can clear the zone with 35 seconds to go on power play time. And 5:45 to go in the game clock. Ben Pache from his own zone, pressured off by Witkowski, and so the Rockhounds can stay it out. Johan Clichet got it in deep. Nice stutter step move by Alexi. Got it over to Grishatov, and he'd get it as far as center as Clichet picks off that puck. Johan Clichet getting into the zone. Power play has expired. We're back to 5-on-5. Rockhounds are 0 for 3 on the power play, which means the Rattlers' penalty kill has been perfect. Bogowash takes it. That's McCarthy on his far side. Just can't quite use him here. Schillenford got it back on. Tried to get a carry-on shot. Couldn't do so. That shot was partially blocked by Alexi. Or pardon me, Kabanov. Garbier to center. Lost it to Kabanov. He tried to get it to Nagy. Can't do so. Schillingford back after it. The Brampton, Ontario native. Number 2 for the Bancroft Rockhounds. Alexi to Julian McCarthy. McCarthy has been on the ice quite a while. Or quite a lot in this game here tonight due to the players not in action here tonight. Great to see Julian McCarthy getting a lot of ice time here tonight, as he has looked good tonight. He has it here. McCarthy, a sharp angle bid kicked down by Perreault. McCarthy using his body to his advantage and knocking down his man. That was McCaskey going down on the hit from McCarthy. Birdcat back after it. Malagailov on the ice here as well. Birdcat hit his man to the boards. Coming onto the ice is Maxim Sigelnik in exchange for Frolov. Bernetsky, nice stand-up right at the blue line. That allows Bancroft, David Gadzik to skate back in. A sharp angle, or pardon me, a long shot. Handled by Ursek, but the Rockhounds still having the Rattlers in their own zone here. Malagailov from the Rattlers shot to clear it out. Daniel Suda still can't get it out. Great forechecking by the Rattlers. It's Klesla. He got a rough ride from Sigelnik. Bernetsky from his own zone. He'll peel away on the opposite corner, try to steer it out. Can't do so. Daniel Suda. Rattlers are gassed right now defensively. To the blue line it comes. A sharp bid was loose for a brief second. Shot was loose in front of the net mouth. Klesla leaving it for Gadjic. Shot was low and hard, but that was blocked over by Sigelnik, and he'll skate out with Malagailov trailing behind him. Sigelnik will lean into one, flexed out with a purpose by Donovan Perreault. May have skittered off his mask. Score remains 5-2 for the Bradford Rattlers. 2:45 to go in this third period. Julian McCarthy's line is back on the ice with Schaller and Frolov. Schaller to McCarthy. His shot got on goal loose, and stashing the puck in after the whistle was Florence Schaller. A quick whistle by the referee as he lost sight of that puck. Frolov, Schaller, McCarthy Forwards on for Rick Jackman's Rattlers, Grishatov and Alexei. On defense, McCarthy. Able to whip it in front of the net mouth, can't find anyone there. Out comes Bancroft. Tremblay try to get around Grishatov. He'll whip a backhand effort in front of the net mouth. That was turned aside. McCarthy is able to skate it out for Bradford. McCarthy into the corner. First after it is Jamie Eastman, native of Bancroft, Ontario. Nice sauce pass connection to Frizzell. Has it here now, number 25 for Bancroft, trying to weave his way in through. Grishatov able to play it right to Alexei, who was falling down after retrieving that puck. Schaller will pitch it for Frolov. His snapshot can get turned away. They've been deflected up and out of the cage. Bergeron back in, took a bump there. Loose for a brief moment, turned away. As Roscoff is still back after it. Roscoff got up to Schaller, back over to Roscoff. He'll play it to Daniel Suda. Daniel Suda back to Roscoff. 1:25 to go in this third period. A flutter shot was bouncing all sorts of ways by Schaller. Good read by Perreault to steer it to the corner. Witkowski tried to find Baxter, just couldn't get a trigger pull in time. That allows Bancroft to just slap it back into the Rattlers zone. Pavel Roscoff plays it. Daniel Suda was ready for that one. Nice reverse hit made by Suda. Picked off by Witkowski. He's looking for two here tonight. Witkowski, a drop pass, and just getting tied up was Bugwash, unable to connect on that pass. As we've hit the final minute of play in this third period, Del Balzo, his shot kicked down into the corner. Nice redirection there by Ursik to get that puck out of danger. Kabanov got it over to Tyler Baxter. Baxter lost it to Johan Cliche. Bernetsky takes it for the Rattlers. He'll make an outlet pass to Sigelnik. Sigelnik deflected up and out of play off of Beaupre's stick. Bernetsky from the point, lost it. Rattlers keeping possession alive. It's Schaller going back down low, deflected by Sigelnik. Two saves made by the netminder Tremblay, and that'll be the final play of tonight's contest. The first two periods, the Bancroft Rockhounds came into Bradford and gave them all sorts of trouble. The Rockhounds would just not go away. And once the third period started, the game seemed to get away from Bancroft, allowing the Bradford Rattlers to mob David Ursik on a well-fought performance all around for the Bradford Rattlers. Bradford Rattlers to center, and they'll salute the faithful here at the Bradford West Goldenberry Arena. Yeah, we're good. So the Rattlers will head home, and so will we. So for Nick Stella and the Bradford Rattlers organization, we bid you all a good hockey night for now.